darlings, and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. I've just made myself my morning coffee and we have got another cozy day plan. I'm just loving the cozy Vlogmas days. I feel like we've had a real mixture so far. I've been out and about in London quite a bit, but we've also had a lot of cozy days at home, and I'm not gonna lie to you, they are just always my favorites, and actually my favorites to watch. So let me know what your favorite days are to watch during Vlogmas, whether it's like the big out in London days or my little like shopping days, or do you just love a cozy day at home like I do? Comment below. I would love to know. But I realized actually halfway through making my coffee, I'd completely forgotten that I'd actually picked up a couple more capsules when I was out in West Key yesterday when I was doing my lanes shopping. They've got an espresso like counter just opposite, which is really handy, because if you're like me and you forget to make your orders, it's a great one to pop by and pick up your capsules. And they have their new Christmas flavors in, which is very exciting. So I picked up a couple of the Christmas flavors and I thought we could basically try them. There is one which is supposed to be perfect for like lattes and like creamy coffees if you like them like me, and then there's one which is amazing for an espresso. And Alex loves, oh, he has a lungi, which is like a long espresso. It's just like one shot of coffee and then just like a lot of water. I don't know how he does it, but this is the festive black espresso. So I thought he could try that, because she said that it was very festive. She said that it was almost like a little bit spicy, and I always love their festive packaging. They always just look so cute. So I picked those up for Alex, but the one I'm most excited about is the one for creamy coffee. So this is the frosted caramel nut flavor. I'm sorry, that sounds like a festive wonderland. I'm so excited to give these a try, and actually I have a spare space on the little spinny thing. I always get questions about that. I just picked it up off Amazon. Actually, Alex got it for me as like a birthday present maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it's really handy if you have lots of Nespresso pods like these. A lot of people just keep them in like a jar and then they just kind of like rifle through. I don't like that. I like being able to see them, display them, restock them. It's very satisfying. So this is the packaging of this one. It looks very festive and very cute, so I'm really excited to give that a try. Gutted I didn't think of it until after I made my morning coffee this morning. But if you are wanting to try some festive flavors from Nespresso, now is the perfect time to pick them up, whether that's in person like me, or you can also order them online, but I just never remember to. So I picked up a few of those, and then just some top-ups of some favorite flavors as well. So it's always really handy to have top-ups and make sure that we always have our coffees, because you know what I'm like, I cannot cope without my morning coffee. Honestly, every time I have to top this up, I feel like one of those TikTok mums that does the aesthetic videos where you like top up your little spinners. But I love this, it's so handy. So once I finish these 2 decaf ones, I'll put in Alex's festive ones. The only upsetting thing is obviously they're never full at the same time, because we try different coffees, like we have different ones for different days. Alex always loves the dark, rich flavors. I always like the lovely caramelly light flavors. But yeah, I really love it. It's just very satisfying. And then I've got all my syrups behind as well, which I need to get some more pumps for actually, because I keep having to switch over the pump that I've got there. But yeah, I love it when it looks nice and full, and I get to restock it with some lovely new flavors. Not gonna lie to you, today is one of those days that any other time of year I hate, but at Christmas time I feel like it's the one time of year that you can just really embrace. Days like today, put the tree on, you can have the festive lights twinkling, and they just sparkle. It's a really grey, dreary day, to the point of it almost feels like the sun hasn't risen properly. It's one of those days that any other time of year I'd be moaning, I'd be hating it, but at Christmas time, I mean, look at that sparkle on the tree. And I realised actually I hadn't shown you, I've added the lights to the garland in the hallway, and I love how they look. God, you can just see how dark and dreary our hallway is. I literally feel like we need to put the main lights on, but I really love how it looks. I've just got white lights going down, and I'm really happy with this garland on the banister. I feel like it just sets the scene so beautifully. It looks really festive without taking away the practicality of the stairs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like the fact that we can still use the banister as we go up and down the stairs. So I really like that. I feel like it's a style that I'm going to continue doing every single year, where instead of having the foliage on here, we have it on here. I don't know how to describe it because it's still on the banister, but like we don't have it on this part of the banister, we have it on the kind of the runner part. I just just think it works really, really well. Another thing that I just love to do on a day like today is to light my favorite candles. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried about how quickly I am going through my winter candle. I mean, you can already see just how much it has burnt down, but I really love this candle. I feel like it burns really, really well actually, and the winter scent is just my favorite. But what I think I'm gonna do is light the mistletoe one. This is the one that I picked up at Gunwharf Quays the other day. And I was planning on having it upstairs, but actually I just don't think I'm gonna get enough use out of it if I just keep it upstairs in my office. And it's quite nice to like change between the scents. So I think I might like this one. And I also think I'm gonna light my favorite M&S candles, because the way that they just sparkle on a day like today, I mean, just look at that. It is my absolute favorite. I mean, look at that. It is just my absolute favorite. I just want to get all the cozy vibes in today. It is a day for snuggling on the sofa, watching films, and just embracing the coziness. Ever seen a more festive sight? Honestly, this is just making my heart so happy. The M&S candles are just my favorite. I just love the light that they emit. I just find the magic, like pure magic. You would have seen as I was lighting them, literally the second I got close with the match, they lit up. They're not battery operated or anything, so I think they make such a great gift as well. I don't tend to try and keep them too close to the plant, but they are absolutely fine, because obviously this one's a little bit burnt down, but I love them so much. I can't remember what scents I got each of them in, to tell you the truth, but I don't find they're that strong in terms of scent. Obviously the scent that I'm going for is mistletoe. The White Company scents are really strong and so lovely. Another great gift actually. I really love their candles, and I've also put on my little Amazon one, which this is so clever. Look, you can change the light depending on what you want. They're actually portable lamps. I know I've showed you them before, but they are so great. They're so perfect to buy now as well. I definitely recommend stocking up on these before Christmas, because they make such great ambient lighting, and they're also so fab for whenever you're hosting and you just need a little bit more light around like the table or anything like that. I just love them. So I'll leave them linked down below. And then of course we've got this one over here, this M&S candle, which is the kind of cityscape, which I really love. And again, it just lights up so magically. So I can't wait for the kitchen to just be full of the most incredible scent, because it's already filled with the most incredible light. I am honestly just so happy today. I love it. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I have just been loving leaning into the cozy vibes today. I just feel like at this time of year especially, sometimes days like today are just really needed. And the only thing better than a lovely cozy day is some new cozy clothes. And I've been doing a little bit of shopping on River Island. You know how much I adore River Island at this time of year, and if you've missed my last River Island haul, my party wear River Island haul, I will leave that linked down below. That went out Vlogmas Day 5, was it? Potentially? Some point last week. I will leave that link down below. I feel like the days are already blurring into one at the moment, but I have some gorgeous new knitwear pieces from River Island to show you today, and I absolutely adore River Island for their knitwear. I feel like they just do such high quality, gorgeous knit pieces, and whenever it comes to like cozy styling, I just absolutely adore what they have. So let me show you what I've been picking up. First up, I'm so excited for, because I am not normally the kind of person that wears festive jumpers. I do love a festive jumper, but not like a Christmas jumper. I don't like garish Christmas jumpers. Alex loves them, and he loves driving me nuts by buying really garish, tacky, awful Christmas jumpers. He just finds it hilarious. For me, I'd much rather wear something that's a little bit more classy, a little bit more tasteful. And when I saw this jumper on River Island, I was like, that is the perfect jumper to add into my wardrobe. It's stretching a little bit because it's been on the hanger, but my goodness me, is this not just the cutest, coziest thing you have ever laid your eyes on? It's this really gorgeous, really thick cable knit with this little reindeer motif on it. Oh My goodness me, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Start out with like a pair of leggings, my walking boots. I feel like this is just the perfect festive jumper. And I know Christmas jumper day can be quite a big deal in like offices. If you work in an office, Christmas jumper day is always something that's like very big in the calendar. Or if you just want to get cozy, get a little bit festive. I know a lot of people actually like to do a bit of a family tradition where they wear Christmas jumpers either on Christmas Day or on Boxing Day or something like that. I feel like this would be a great one to add into your wardrobe, and I cannot tell you how cozy this is. It's one of the thickest, coziest knits I've ever felt, and from a high street brand to be able to provide that is just amazing. So I feel like this is going to be a jumper I'm going to keep in my wardrobe for years and years. It really is just the perfect Christmas jumper for me. I'm not gonna lie, I think I have found the festive jumper of the season. I mean, just look how cute this looks. I love jumpers like this because I feel like they're really easy styling. Like I've literally just put it on with a pair of leggings and my little Jimmy Choo boots. This is basically what I was wearing to Gunwolf Keys the other day, and it's exactly the kind of thing I'd wear to like Christmas markets, any kind of festive events, any like light trails, things where I'm gonna be outside a lot. And I really love how long line this is. If you look, it completely covers my bum, which I always want my knits to do. I never like it when you kind of like feel like you're a little bit on display and you're worried about like pant lines or anything showing. Like, no, I want it to be long line, covering the bottom and feeling very modest. That is exactly what I like. But just look at the little motif on it. I love how festive it feels, but I do feel like I could still wear this throughout like the rest of the year. If I was like to go skiing or anything like that, I feel like this would still work in like Jan, Feb time. It's not the most Christmassy jumper in the world, but it still just has a little bit of a festive touch. Also love the collar. Really, really love the fact that it doesn't come up my neck. It's just a really nice kind of crew neck style, which I just think is so lovely and cozy, because if you did want to kind of cosify it even more, you could add like a roll neck thermal underneath and get really, really nice and snuggly up. Also just roll the sleeves up, because I feel like when it comes to knitwear styling, it is actually really important to make sure you're like styling them up and that you're not just chucking it on and going. So I really like having the little sleeves rolled up, paired with a pair of leggings and some cozy boots for like a perfect, just kind of like Sunday at the pub Christmas outfit. Next up, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this on the website, I audibly squealed, because I always get questions from you guys about cable knit jumpers. I love a cable knit jumper, and I've got one in my wardrobe that I've had for years and years and years, but you guys always want new season versions, current alternatives, and when I saw this one on River Island, I was like, that is exactly what I've been looking for. What I really like about this one actually is it is super long line. Now looking at it, I'm like, maybe I should have sized down. I got this in my usual in a medium, and I probably should have got a small, because this is huge. Like, I actually think this might be able to fit Alex, but we can try it on and see if we can make it work as like a really oversized, really loose. I've just stole my boyfriend's Christmas jumper kind of vibe, but I love the cable knit on it. I love a cream cable knit. I feel like there is nothing more classic than a cream cable knit for Christmas. It's just so beautifully, and can we start? It's just so beautiful and can actually be styled up in so many different ways. I love a cable knit jumper with just a pair of leggings, but actually like a cute little slip skirt works really, really well if you're wanting to do like some all cream styling. I feel like it's just beautiful for this time of year. And I love the fact that it's not got a high collar. It's got this kind of like mock turtleneck crew neck style, which I really, really like, because for me, I don't always want to be wearing like a full-on roll neck or a full-on turtleneck. I just want something that's really nice and cozy, but not going to be like too claustrophobic. So I feel like this is the perfect thick, cozy cable knit to add into your wardrobe. Okay, so this is an interesting one, because I really wanted to style this up nicely, really wanted it to look cute and show you exactly how you can wear it. I've literally gone for like an all cream look. We've gone cream boots, cream slip skirt, cream cable knit. These boots are my gorgeous little Zazan pair that I picked up during Black Friday. My gorgeous little cream slip skirt. However, as you can see, it's just not sitting right. Let me untuck this for you and just show you how oversized this is. It is literally a dress on me. Like, this would fit Alex 100%, which is a bit of a shame, because I was really excited about this knit and I thought this would be kind of like the new cable knit, the one that would replace my H&M one, but I definitely don't think it is. I should have sized down, not even 2 sizes, like 3 sizes for this. It is so, so big. I don't know how they've made it so oversized, and they didn't make it seem that oversized on the website, but look, it literally goes down to my knee. If I'm wearing a skirt underneath it, there's almost no point. So if you want to wear it as a jumper dress, that would definitely be a vibe, but for me, a short jumper dress is not really my vibe anymore. And I used to love them, and I used to always wear these kind of like short cable knit jumper dresses, but I think nowadays I much prefer a longer line jumper dress, and when it comes to my actual cable knits, for them to be a lot more cropped. So, bit of a shame, but this one is definitely going back. But you know me. You know I do love a roll neck. And when I saw this one on River Island, I just couldn't resist, because I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There it is. It has the most beautiful sequin detailing to it, and I feel like this is going to be the perfect knit if you ever do something where you want to be comfy, you want to be cozy, you want to be a little bit elevated. I love jumpers like this for like pub walks. I don't know about you, but especially around Christmas time, it's something that me and my family do a lot. We love doing like long walks to the pub, long walks to lunch, country walks to like drinks. It's just my favorite. And you want to look nice, but you want to be comfy and you want to be practical about anything else. So this with a pair of leggings and some walking boots and you are golden. But because it's got the gorgeous sequin in, it just gives that beautiful like festive kind of sparkle to it. Love the fact that it's like a full-on roll neck. I feel like this is going to keep you really nice and toasty warm. But River Island roll necks was really, really good. I don't find them claustrophobic. I don't find them too tight. I feel like you can roll them nicely away from your face. And yes, I think we have all established it is definitely away from your face, because I know during Cyber Week I asked you guys, do you roll in or out? So many of you agreed with me, because it comes out. It is designed out. It is on the website worn out. So whoever wears their roll necks rolled in, I think you're wrong and I think we're right, that we roll our roll necks out. It also means that it kind of like pulls it away from your face a little bit. So if you're like me, you get a bit claustrophobic, it's a great way of like just pulling it away from your neck. But yeah, love me a cozy roll neck at this time of year. Lastly, I hope this comes up okay, because the lighting is terrible, and obviously an all black outfit does not show up well on camera on the best of days. Today, we're just gonna have to roll with it, but I am loving the styling of this. In fact, I'm loving the styling of all of three of them, despite the fact that the cable knit did not work. I feel like the styling of it was really, really cute, and I love the styling of this as well. This is exactly the kind of way that I would want to wear this knit. As I said, it's much more of like an elevated knit. It's the kind of thing that you can wear when you're going to like, I don't know, like an office dinner party or like things like that around the Christmas period, where you want to be really nice and cozy, but you still want to look really elevated. In fact, if you're going to do like an office party and you go straight from the office to the party afterwards, this would be great. Now there's loads of different ways you could wear this. If I was doing like a pub walk, I'd wear leggings and my Jimmy Choo boots. If I was doing something a little bit more elevated, I'd go for a slip skirt, I'd go for wide leg trousers, leather trousers, jeans. I feel like there's loads of different options. Now I've left this untucked because I feel like it's the trend at the moment to not tuck in all of your jumpers, and I'm not sure if I love it. I don't know if it's giving me the nicest figure, but then I feel like sometimes that's not the point. Sometimes you don't need to always do like a cinched in waist, and it's quite nice just to have like a lovely, almost like flowy silhouette. So let me know your thoughts. I feel like it's a very Gen Z thing to not tuck things in, and it's a very millennial thing to tuck in your waist. So let me know which you do. Do you tuck or do you not tuck? I would love to know. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Any light that we may or may not have had today has officially disappeared. The sun has set and the kitchen is smelling incredible. I've come downstairs, the candles have been burning and they have just filled the kitchen with the most festive scent ever. I am literally in heaven. I'm taking my glasses off. No, taking my contacts off, put my glasses on, and I want to do a bit of festive baking this evening, because we actually have a really fun night plan. I'm really excited to be heading over to my sister's. We're going to G&G's tonight for a bit of a festive movie night and a spaghetti bolognese, a homemade spaghetti bolognese, which I am so looking forward to. Dress code, cozy, and as a guest I always like to bring something, so I thought this evening I would bring some cupcakes. Now I know we only did a festive baking the other day and we literally did the cupcakes the other day, but I said in that very video that I really wanted to do it with icing, and I finally managed to get myself to M&S and get some icing, sugar and some more ingredients that I can make some more cupcakes. So I'm gonna do basically what I did the other day. I'm gonna call them Ellie's Festive Fairy Cakes. I think that is the best name for them. They are basically the most delicious, like really simple, easy to do cupcakes, but with a festive twist. We're gonna add a bit of cinnamon and we're gonna add a bit of ginger, and it just, it tastes incredible. Absolutely incredible. If you guys watch that video, you'll know that Alex actually gave it a 9 out of 10. And he does not give those away easily. He's very stingy with his out of 10s whenever it comes to my festive baking, because he likes to be honest with me. He only ever wants me to improve. So the only thing that ever got a 10 was my crumble. He loves my peach and strawberry crumble, and those cupcakes came very close second. So if that doesn't tell you how good they are, then I don't know what does. So I've got my recipe book out here, my Mills and Brown recipe book, and I am gonna do my fairy cakes. They are honestly so easy. The recipe I've got here, it doesn't actually have the cinnamon or the ginger in it. All I literally do is add a teaspoon of each. Last time I added a bit of syrup, and I don't think I'm going to do that this time because I think it gave the cupcakes a little bit of a soggy bottom. I'm not going to lie to you. So I don't think I'm going to add the syrup in, but I'm hoping they will still taste amazing. And what I'm going to do is add a cinnamon icing on top, and I think they will just be the perfect dessert to bring round to G's. It's a bit of a thank you for cooking us dinner and for hosting us for a festive movie night. So let's get baking. If this isn't the perfect end to a perfect cozy day, then I don't know what is. Honestly, this is what I just love about the Kenwood mixer. If ever you have considered treating yourself to the K-Mix, or you know someone that would like it as a Christmas present, this is your sign to pick one up for them now, because my goodness me, has it just changed the game when it comes to baking for me. I hate having to like mix and stir and like stand there for hours. The fact that I can literally just stick this on and tidy everything up, which means that there is no cleanup left behind me, which is honestly the most satisfying thing in the world. This just mixes everything up so perfectly, and you have like the different settings that you can put it on. So I'd always recommend, especially if there's flour involved, start with one and then push your way up, and everything is just mixed so perfectly. So I've got the gorgeous like duck egg blue one, but they come in loads of different colors, and I just think they would make the perfect Christmas gift. But this is looking and smelling amazing, so it's time to spoon it out into the cupcake mix, and then it can go into the oven. And into the oven they go. I'm so excited to see how these turn out. I'm also so excited to ice these ones as well. Okay, the cupcakes are out of the oven, and I put them in the fridge so that they can cool quicker. So whilst they're cooling, I can whip up the icing. So I don't really go ham for icing. I'm not the biggest fan of like fondant icing. I much prefer icing sugar and just something a little bit more classic in my opinion. So I just picked up this icing sugar from M&S, and what I'm planning on doing is adding in the cinnamon. This is just a ground cinnamon that I've got, and oh my god, it tastes amazing. And just adding that into the icing sugar to make it really cinnamony and just really festive, to make the perfect Christmas cupcakes. So now is the moment of truth. I wanted to capture what the cupcakes look like before I put the icing on, just in case the icing ruins it. I managed to get 8 cupcakes. I did them ever so slightly smaller, except this one in the middle here is a big one. So let's be honest, he's probably reserved for Alex. But just in case the icing doesn't go well or just doesn't look aesthetic, I wanted to show you what the cupcakes look like. But I've just got my icing ready here, which this bowl was definitely too big to do the icing in. There is actually quite a lot in here, but it doesn't look like there is anything in here because the bowl is so big. But I'm really hoping that the icing is just going to be quite literally the frosting on the cake to make these cupcakes perfect. Okay, icing's a little bit messy, but you know what? I'm hoping that it's going to add to the flavour. What's our rating out of 10 in terms of presentation? I think you gave it like a 6 last time without the icing.
I'll give you my thoughts and input if I can taste test.
No, we can't taste test yet. They're going back. We're going. Okay, you can give me out of 10 tonight once we try them. I'll ask everyone for their verdict, but they're ready to go. Round to G&G's. So cupcakes are boxed up and ready to go over to G&G's, and as are we. I'm ready to head over. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my problem with baking is that presentation is always like not the best. I'm a bit sloppy, but taste, I feel like they're gonna taste amazing. So I'm really excited to try the cupcakes tonight, and I will check back in tomorrow on everyone's votes and what everyone thought of them. So I'm really hoping they're gonna be a hit, because I'm really proud of how I've kind of like come up with my own recipe for them, and I feel like the cinnamon icing is just going to be quite literally the icing on the cake. But I am ready to head over to G's. The style for tonight, the kind of theme, is cozy and comfy, so I am obliging. I'm literally just wearing what I've been wearing today. I haven't actually shown you today's outfit of the day or any of my jewellery styling, but I've just gone little bow in my hair. I'm loving the diamonds at the moment, so we're going for some real diamond styling today, which I'm just keeping my jewellery on, but I'm just wearing a little black roll neck and the comfiest trousers known to man. I love a pair of black wide leg trousers. I feel like they are just so comfy, cozy. Now obviously I'm not going to be able to wear my slippers. I'll probably put my Ugg boots on to travel to and from G's, but one piece of advice I would always give when it comes to going around people's houses, especially if it's for something like a movie night, for dinner, you know you're going to have to take your shoes off. The White Company cashmere socks. They are literally the coziest things in the world. I know when I was at Gunwolf I was saying that they would make a great gift as well, but they are just the coziest things in the world. They kind of act like slippers, but they're not actually a slipper. Like, you can roll them up, you can put them in your pocket, and you can take them around to someone's house and it doesn't look weird. And I also just wear these like over the top of like the tennis socks that I'm already wearing or whatever I'm already wearing, and they just act as that extra layer and keep you really nice and cozy warm. Because I don't know about you, but I get such cold feet, especially if I'm going around someone's house and they have like wooden flooring or something like that. So this is just the beige colour, but they come in like white, pink, blue, I believe. So I feel like they would make such a good stocking filler. I mean, the irony of giving socks in a stocking filler is not lost on me, but honestly they are so cozy. So I'm ready to head over to G&G's for a lovely evening, eating yummy food, having good company, a bit of family time, and to finish off an amazing festive film. So I'm going to leave this vlog here. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Come back tomorrow for Vlogmas day 10. Double digits already. My goodness me. Good night.